Hi. As you can see, I've laid in my sketch. It's very simple. I didn't bother taking you with me while I put the charcoal on because you really wouldn't see the charcoal very clearly in the camera with this tint that I have on here. This is, the top tint is, what is it, cobalt blue and maybe a bit of burnt sienna, and the bottom is ultramarine blue, and what else? A bit of burnt sienna, just to take them down in chroma a bit. There was no particular reason for doing it this way. I just, it's what I had left on my palette, and they both work fine for tints, or for tints. So this is really simple, just a bit of a crest of a hill. I think we'll have a very lively and strong sky behind it. Might end up being a fairly dark painting with some fairly intense light areas. Okay, I'm going to back my camera off a bit so that you can watch, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to play with the knife. And after that I'll most likely run with scissors. Alright. Start off with a little yellow ochre and white here, just to get things going. Add a little cad yellow to it. Might have gone a little too high on the value there, but that's okay. We'll play with it and see. We'll see how it goes. This canvas has got a lot of tooth again. I should be saying this is another canvas that has a lot of tooth. A little bit of cad yellow and some alizarin crimson in with it. I was thinking of doing a couple of horizontal bands, but I like the idea sort of a burst of light from behind the trees. So I think I'm going to orient many of my strokes, not all of them, but many of my strokes in a radial pattern. Maybe going a little more purple towards the outside. So we'll throw in a few strokes right now. One thing you'll notice, if you get a really toothy canvas, my goodness, you eat the paint up quickly on your palette. And I know already I'm going to have to replenish my supply here pretty soon, because every stroke you're filling in a little micro divot on your canvas, and like I say, you just You go through your paint quickly. Yeah, it looks willy-nilly right now, and that's mostly because it is. But I have a general plan in my mind. Which is to say that right now in my mind it's a little bit like herding cats. That I know they're cats, but which direction they're going to take, I have no idea. No, I don't think I want it like that. I think what I want is to maintain this shape. So I just take my brush, a little bit of ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, and go back over my little spot there. Alright. I'll speed things up a little bit now. Okay, you know, I was just gonna. I think when I edit the video later, I'm not gonna speed this up because I do want to tell you the colors I'm using. And you know, I've gone into these yellows here, toned them down with raw umber. So this area, this area, this area, you know, a few strokes there. That's cad yellow pale and raw umber. Then I went, just adding to that mixture, I put in a little bit of alizarin crimson. And I've just continued to add more alizarin crimson. So we end up with some flashes of pink here and there. So that's what we've got going on so far. You know, by the time I get towards this this canvas being covered, or the sky being covered rather, might look a little too much like candy, in which case I will tone it down. But we'll start off strong and back off from that if we need to. Whoops, don't need that there. So we'll go into some purple again here. I'm going to go a little darker. We're getting towards the edge now. Away from the light source. This purple is alizarin crimson and ultramarine blue. Ultramarine. I think I have my full complement of colors on the canvas now. So maybe in this next clip I will speed I'll speed it up. And just to cover ground, I don't want to bore you to death. I'd like to bore you to the point up to death, but not to death completely. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, just to show you where this is going. I certainly have more work to do on the sky, but the gist of it is there. I'll get back to you when I begin on those trees. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.